Lebanon County Prison Board meeting for April 19th. We first start our meeting with the pledge to the flag.
I neglected to bring
Please
the flag.
rise. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. This is the time before we go into our agenda that we ask for public comment. If there's anyone that would like to participate in that. Going once, if not, okay, we'll move on to approval of our March 15th meeting minutes.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we approve the March 15th meeting minutes. Any additions, deletions, or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so ordered.
Do we have enough for a quorum?
Yes, right on the button. Yeah, we did.
I did, because I didn't see our controller or our district attorney, and I'm thinking, oh, we're getting down
Controller
there.
is out of the DA's in the trial.
I'm sorry,
Controller is out of the office and the DA's in the trial.
controller's out of the office and DA something.
At a trial.
At
Murder
a trial, okay, in court. Okay.
Murder trial, yes. Yep. So, but we have it right on the button.
Okay, thank you.
Now we'll go to our warden's report. We've all received and had a chance to review the reports from our department heads and the warden, but if there's anything you'd like to add to your report.
I just wanted to give the board the update. I think you saw some different faces, but I don't think I officially did an introduction. So Dan Waltz was promoted to Captain of Security in mid-January. So he is our new Captain of Security. To the left of me, we have former Director of Training, Scott Richmond. He was recently promoted to Deputy Warden of Operations. Today we have Kelly Rhodes, which is Prime Care's Regional Manager. The other gentleman, Tom Weber, could not make it today, so she's here to answer any questions regarding Prime Care or efforts in that regard.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to our new folks that are with us today, and congratulations on your appointments. Anything to add to the reports that we have in our packets that you'd like to add? Okay. Anything from Prime Care's world? Just the CGL report is, I mean, if that doesn't extend the life of this building, you know, this is a tired building, but they're certainly addressing a lot of things that,
Yes.
that, you know, the report is very comprehensive, so that's a good thing for the building and for the folks that have to work within it.
Yes, they preventive maintenance has, as you can see on the chart, it's at the utmost highest I've ever seen it. It's nice to be able to physically see it and to be able to attribute the funds that go along with it to give the reason why we need to spend what we need to spend because of what the facility's needs are. So yes, the CGL has been a blessing, and the gentlemen that we have assigned to our building are very good to us.
One question, I don't know how relevant it is, but it's with regard to the average length of sentencing or stay here at the prison. In my head, I always had 60 in that number average, but now it's like 21 or something.
So as you've been noticing on the prison board reports, our population since COVID, prior to the start of COVID, we were at 545. We've never necessarily rebounded to that high number. That's again courtesy of the courts, probation and parole, a lot of the stakeholders in the community kind of working with us to get the incarcerated individual not incarcerated or out into a program. You know, we established the MAP program. Hopefully that's helping the Vivitrol program. Hopefully that's helping the reentrant stay clean and sober when they get to the community. So the average length of stay for last month was 21.58. Yeah. So that is, it's something that's good. It's helping keeping the numbers consistently low, and we're able to get them in and out quicker. Wow. So they're not staying here.
Kudos, because I think it's more humane and more productive to have people working in society, and instead of, you know, having to be in jail, if there are alternatives to be able to, you know, issue appropriate punishment, but at the same time their medical insurance doesn't get stopped, and that becomes a burden on the county, and, you know, so we're saving money that way too. Well, maybe not with prime care, but we,
Well, I would say that we are with prime care because they're avoiding a lot of liability that we would be seeing if we didn't have them with us. The other turn in numbers is, again, work release numbers. You will see that they're not readily increasing. Again, that's due to the fact of the average length of stay and the quick turnaround. And you will also notice that in our detail numbers with the departments, county administrator and I had several conversations about what we're able to assist the outside, the other county buildings with and the community with, and that's based on the numbers that we're able to hire that are appropriate to go into outside detail or work inside the facility as a detail incarcerated individual.
Thank you. And can you give just a quick COVID knock on wood number?
0, knock on wood, 0. County
Yay.
roads, can you expand a little bit about the change in how we're quarantining?
We had, the President of the United States stopped all COVID regulations that were governing a lot of what we were doing too, but prime care is still continuing doing testing on all inmates when they come in, and we were repeating it at day 10, and now we're looking at repeating at day 5. We are talking with Tina about keeping it at day 5 or day 10, but we are still going to continue doing the second testing for now and continue.
Keep the diligence up.
Keep it up for a little while longer and see where the community goes. But we've had only 3 intakes in the last 2 months that were positive on intake and none now. So the numbers are greatly decreasing in the
Super.
community, which is great.
And prime care is also keeping up with the testing or the request to, if somebody would like the vaccine, the vaccination clinics, they're keeping up with the population that's still requesting, and we're still accommodating that request. Obviously, it's still in policy that anybody that wants to go to work release would have to agree to the vaccination. So we've still been trying to take those safety measures.
Okay. All right, thank you. Anything from the floor? Okay, motion to adjourn.
so moved.
Okay. So we stand adjourned. Thank you.